Right, I do believe after last week's episode, I can safely say I have conquered Los Angeles. I mean, I haven't literally conquered Los Angeles, but 2k score or above 2k score is what I'm going to call a victory. So we're going to be moving on to Beijing. This is going to be interesting. No idea what these new places are going to be like. So starting afresh, no expectations, just all build. And already that is a pretty horrible start. Straight around a mountain. Twice. Since I last played this game, there has been a few updates. Sneaky things, like I used to like doing this kind of three-way, almost slip road style connection that we got here, because the car used to travel faster, sort of down the three-way connection when it was a slip. They've updated it to stop that from happening. Apparently, it wasn't necessarily a glitch, it just wasn't what they intended to happen, which is unfortunate because that really worked out for me. But now they've changed how that works, your cars are going to slow down. That's not a good thing, really. But we'll see. We'll see what happens and we'll see how it goes. Crank the speed up because we don't like waiting around. That is, without doubt, one of my biggest problems in this kind of game. I like to keep the pace up, I like to keep it quick. However, my brain and my ability does not keep up with the speed of the game when it gets going and gets really deep. So we'll just have to see how it goes. No, we don't really want that because we don't want a four-way cross. Four-way crosses are just going to keep it slow and nobody wants to keep it slow. We want to be throwing it in as quick as we can. They have kind of updated the traffic light system as well, so now you can turn right under red. Uses the American style system, which that could work to our advantage if we remember that and if we can take note of how best to use that. So let's try it. Turn right under red, and if we put a light in here, and then if we can put a light in here, so when they leave they should be able to turn right, and then obviously they'll turn left there, and we'll see what happens there. Let's take that light out actually, see what happens then. We might narrow this down because it's a three-way thing. We might just bring these, you know what, we'll do this straight away. We'll bring these yellows in this way so they're not interfering too much with the red. And then it goes and puts a blue there as well. That was nice of it. So if we kaplunk that there. In fact, we don't actually need this whole road here. So we might be able to work that angle like that. Now we've got that red house there. Yeah, because that's... Yes, of course. Good, good. We'll just have to take it easy and see what this comes out with. I will go... we've got a little bit of water down the right. We'll go for a roundabout. Oh, that is water. It's not a mountain. For whatever reason, I thought that was mountain. It's not. So we've got a roundabout. That might not be important for us. In fact, kaplunk the roundabout there. That'll hopefully keep things nice and quick around here. Reds are just doing the red thing over there. Not too bad. Blues, we can just pull off the blue line. Link all those bad boys up. Super sweet, nice and easy. Pretty good. This is all water. It's all out of bounds at the minute. Yes, but I imagine, yeah, this is all water. So it's nice and lake-like. Then it causes some interesting things, especially if we look about where we can actually start to build things. We're going to be limited soon, and it's going to be interesting where it starts to place objects for us. We just got to work with it and see what happens. Those traffic lights are actually working pretty well. I'm quite happy with that set of traffic lights there. So, you know, can't go wrong in that. However, the notice that we're starting to back up around here as well under the red light. We just have to take it steady and see what happens. As long as we don't have too many directions onto the roundabout. That's one thing I noticed. The more directions you have, your head starts to think, oh, it's a roundabout, it'll flow nice and easy, but it actually starts to back things up pretty badly. That's not really what we wanted. But if we can put a light here, do that, that might work. Because everything's going to want to turn right, so yeah, blues will turn right under red, greens will be able to flow anyway, and even if it's that green, then they'll be able to turn right there. So that will work out for us. That, however, putting that yellow the opposite side over there has not really worked out for us. I'm thinking if we can, we'll go across the top if we can, or we could just motorway it. That's a roundabout, that's a motorway. We could just motorway this and into a roundabout, so then we can just filter all of these yellows into a roundabout. Oop. So that'll keep us nice and flow like there. Reds. Yep, interesting place to put us. Should be able to fill this red up with these 3 houses. This guy sat up here at the minute. Not completely irrelevant. Got to keep an eye on him, but at the minute he's not a necessity to us right now. Doesn't mean that he won't be. But currently standing, not that important. Just yet. I'm liking the greens. The greens and the blues seem to be working pretty well together. This sort of little traffic light system is going okay for us. We might be able to squeeze another one in here maybe, but it's not really causing us any traffic. It's just the light blues that are going back that way, so they're not interrupting too much. Then it's going to go give us something like that, which we realistically could have done without, but I'm going to go pull those here. Now, maybe we'd be better if we sneak those reds in here. Not too sure if or how much of an impact that's going to have. So we should be able to feed enough reds using these houses here and these houses here. Kind of want to sort of avoid this as much as we can, but we can't avoid this 4-way cross. It's an inevitability in order to get the reds. In order to get the reds from up there to down here, they've got to cross the white. Traffic lights would be nice, so it keeps everything flowing, but at the minute we do not have that as an option. Yes, okay, so we're building quite a few reds up that way, whites here. So what we can attempt to do, we'll take another motorway, but what we can attempt to do is bring these whites this way and bring a couple of these whites this way. Then we're looking at reds, weren't we? So these reds we can sort of motorway from here to here. That'll keep them nice and trundling along, which sort of frees up this mess here. We should be able to close this out. So all these reds can just nip across here. Yep, that light blue is not a fantastic place to put it. Now we're getting houses just appear out of actual nowhere, which is really, really not good. In order to get whites, we need to go up and around. Can we just nip in here and then connect a few of these bad boys up here? So the availability is there. Traffic lights, please. Traffic lights, please. Where is our problem areas right now? Sort of at the roundabouts. Those guys need to be sort of recycling themselves a little bit better, but it is what it is. Connect up the yellows. Looking good. Whites currently aren't moving anywhere or many places, but we're doing okay. Light blues. Light blues we need to be pulling down here. Just this roundabouts are holding up our light blues. That's the only issue that we've got. Oh, lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. We've got no bridges. So, in order to do that, we're going to have to nip across that way. A little bit of chaos. Put a light down. Lights seem to do better than they used to. They do seem to work. Another bridge, please. Hopefully we can do something here. This is going to get a bit uncalled for. In fact, if we could filter everything down there, so everything's just going to be zoom, zoom, zoom. Is that going to be helpful for us? Why is there a light blue there? Okay. So now the light blues are coming back this way round. I want to try and sort this motorway out as much as we can. At the same time, we're struggling with the white and the green. Get the light out, maybe. Is that going to help anything? Not massively. This white over here is struggling. We need to get more whites on the path. These guys don't seem to want to know. There's a load of white cars in here, but none of them seem all that interested in going over there. Okay, we've got a motorway. So we'll go motorway from here to here. So short little run. It'll help us out there. Hopefully that'll take some of the green away. That way, they'll all start going down that. Whites, what's happening here? Light blues, it's all going to go wrong. Reds, everything's screaming, everything went a bit pear-shaped. It's our first time in Beijing. And, you know, it is what it is. But for our first attempt in Beijing to get, what did we get? Just under 900. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you again next time. Take it easy and bye for now.